Hey guys, this is Kristen at Cooking in the County, and today I am going to show you how I make what my family calls grilled cheese hamburgers. So here's a list of ingredients you're gonna need to make these grilled cheese hamburgers.
Okay, you're gonna need a pound of hamburger for 4 burgers, 2 types of cheeses. I've used provolone and American cheese. Gonna need your favorite bread, some ketchup, mustard, and mayo, salt, pepper, and garlic, an onion, about a teaspoon of sugar, and some butter, and a little bit of olive oil.
Okay, there's a few steps to this, but the end result is very, very delicious, okay? First thing you're gonna need is to cut your hamburger into the shapes and as many hamburgers as you need. So I'm making 4 hamburgers. For a grilled cheese hamburger, we're gonna make them kind of flat and a little bit square because we're putting them on bread, okay? You'll see the end result here. So, and we're going to air fry these hamburgers because they are so juicy in the air fryer. So how my hamburger comes is 1 pound, and it comes kind of in this rectangle. So I just cut it in 4s, and then I can make 4 hamburgers because you don't want really thick, puffy hamburgers for this, okay? Because we get a lot going on. So as I form these, I have filmed earlier how to kind of caramelize some onions, but it's kind of half fried, half caramelized. So here is how I did that.
Okay, this might take a little bit, but it's so worth it. Just melt a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil in a pan. Add some thinly sliced onion, not too thin, but not thick. And you're just gonna let them slowly on a medium, kind of brown, but not fried. Okay, we're gonna add like a teaspoon of sugar to this and some salt, pepper, and a tad bit of garlic sometimes, but definitely salt and pepper. Now just let them kind of cook for about 5-10 minutes on a low. Kind of stir them every once in a while until they turn brown like these beautiful onions here.
Hamburgers are all shaped the best that they can be. All I'm gonna do is salt them with my house seasoning, salt, pepper, and garlic. I really don't like to flavor my burgers too much. I really just want the flavor of the hamburger, the beef, to come out because my beef actually is really tasty. We get these from a local cattle farmer, so it's really fresh and very tasty. I just don't want these to fall apart. Okay, season both sides. And we're gonna throw these in the air fryer. Depends on how thin you make them. About 10, probably 10 minutes. I put them on 400, but you do you. If you can't get your hamburgers on the grill, I suggest this step. Air fryer, they make them very juicy. And 4 kind of rectangle-y square ones fit perfect. Okay, so we're gonna throw these in the air fryer, 400 for about 10 minutes. Okay, our hamburgers are all cooked. Put the air fryer out of the way, and now we need the griddle. Now, I'm only using the griddle because I have 4 of these to make. You can certainly do this in the frying pan. Okay, so they took about 15 minutes because I think they're a lot puffier than I would normally like them to be, but they're gonna be perfectly fine. Like, seriously. So, we're doing 4 sandwiches, so we need 8 bread. This is whole wheat, but you use the bread that you like. So this is going to be a grilled cheese. So we have to butter, just like we're making a grilled cheese. So butter your bread. Give yourself room to flip. Okay, that's that for right now. So earlier I made the sauce. It's a really difficult sauce, like extremely difficult. Mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup.
I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Squirt some ketchup, mustard, and mayo into a bowl and mix it. As you can see, I had a little difficulty trying to mix it with one hand, but I did it. So be creative with your sauce, but this was the best sauce for us.
So here is our sauce. Okay, put as much sauce as you want on here. I'm going to put it on both sides of the bread. This is the bottom one. Get creative with your sauce. Like, I made these for my kids when they were little and they loved it so much. And I have not made it in this house at all since we moved here. And they reminded me of it. I'm like, oh, that'd be a great video. So that's what I'm doing. So I like to use 2 cheeses on these grilled cheese hamburgers. So I'm using provolone and American, but you use the cheese that you like. So I like to put the cheese here because we want it all to melt and kind of stick together. Okay, now we're gonna add our weird shaped hamburgers. They're kind of weirder shaped than I would have liked, but that's okay. I like them a little more square, but it's okay. It's gonna taste great. Now, we're going to add our caramelized onions to each one. You can skip this if you want, but this is really their favorite part. Soft onions, they used to call them. So just add that. This is going to be so good. This was a full large onion cooked down, but you use as much onion as you want. And even the sauce that it sits in smells so good. Okay, now we need another cheese. So this is going to be American cheese. It's going to go on top. And then I'm going to put more sauce on the bread because we don't want a dry grilled cheese hamburger. So we're going to add more sauce to this side. And then we'll butter it. I think my husband just pulled in, so the dogs are going to start barking here in a second. Sorry about that. Maybe they won't. I have a strong feeling they're gonna. Okay, next we're going to do some more butter. I'm going to turn this down because I don't want them to burn. Okay, I'm using a lot of paper towels today. Okay, so now I'm buttering all of these. This one, because I already can tell it's ready. It's a little talent to do this. good. Gosh, that looks so good, you guys. And they want French fries in real grease. So we're going to be doing that as well. So we're just going to give them a few minutes to toast up on the side. Second side. Get the cheese all melted. And we'll get our French fries going as well. Okay, everything's done. The fries are cooking. I'm going to show you one of these. Perfect. Cut it in half. Your grilled cheese hamburger. Good enough. That's amazing. I'm gonna have to bite it. So yummy, cheesy, and really those sweet onions taste so good on the crispy bread. It's delicious, guys. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to try these grilled cheese burgers. My kids are gonna be wanting to eat them. So, as always, please consider subscribing and hitting the little bell button so you always get a notification when I do a video. And give me a big fat thumbs up if you're liking my videos. Try these, guys. They are delicious. See you next week.